My brothers and sisters in Christ, the conclusion of today's gospel parable says that the children of this world are more prudent in dealing with their affairs than the children of light. And in this, there's many layers to the parable that Jesus presents today, but the one I'd like to focus on is the nature of the steward's ploy. So we see the parable that the steward realizes that the gig is up and he's about to be unemployed, and what can he do so that he still has people favorable towards him? Well, it is the very nature of the steward and those in positions of authority like his to always take their cut on top. And so, no doubt, as he had put out the promissory notes for people in the past on behalf of the master, he had always put a little markup in there for him to take off the top. So what is he doing now as he goes back and re-signs the notes? He's giving up his portion. He's actually probably not taking out of the master's cut at all, but instead he's forfeiting his own share in all this in order to gain the gratitude and favor of the clients. So what is the prudent move in this? Well, the move is that he is sacrificing upfront profit and realization for having friends later. And so he's giving up immediate gratification, short-term gain, to have longer-term security. So this is intentionally presented in very worldly terms, because this is the place where Jesus talks about, dishonest wealth and the rest. But the carryover is, if people in the world know how to do this, how much more should we be in a mode when we look at the life of virtue, of foregoing the immediate pleasures of the world, the short-sighted decisions that lead us into sin? How much more should we be willing to forego that for things of eternal worth and lasting value? And so every time temptation comes along, the gravity of the choice to sin is so far beyond our imagining, and yet we'll so often ignore that, trading off for some fleeting pleasure in this moment. Jesus challenges us to apply the same prudence we do on worldly matters in greater fold to the spiritual life, that we may not fall in the trap of constantly just living by the moment, but may have our eyes turned to things eternal and look forward to the heavenly homeland where we will find no enemies, but only perfect love and union with all. May God bless you all.